Right, it gives me great pleasure to introduce and welcome Michael Clegg, Manager of Atherton Collieries. Cleggy, congratulations. Welcome back, obviously, second stint. First of all, how does it feel to be back at the Dreams to Reality Stadium?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It just fills me with happy times here. And yeah, it's been a long time since I was here. What is it, 5, 6 years ago? Left here on my 300th game actually against Boston in the FA Trophy. That was the last time I was here. But I think just talking to my kids and the people who know me best, this just filled with good times for me, and I'm delighted to be back. Yeah.
You speak of those good times, and you even speak about that Boston game, which was, a great victory in itself. I think Michael Brewster scored the winning goal at that one. What do you remember of your time at Colls? Because obviously you joined us in 2014, left in 2019, so a good 5 years here, and it's 5 years where your team, shaped the sort of the Colls we know today. So what do you remember of Atherton Collieries?
Just remember happy times. I just think it was probably a gamble for the club at the time. I come over from LR and we just landed on special times, didn't we? I think we're probably really humble in kind of, we was an hard working team, but then when you look at that, your Troughs, your Bats, and then for later on, we had John Welsh's here, Josh Thompson's, and then your Vinnie Bailey's, and then your people who stayed throughout like Brad and Laugh and Gaz Pete. And listen, there's too many names to mention, but the times were just unbelievable. It doesn't seem like there was many bad times, to be honest. I think coming seeing you and like how you've grown as a person, Zach, and like Rob and people around the place, it's always nice to come back here. So yeah, I'm absolutely delighted. It's probably the most excited I've been since I probably first took over Colls, because I think kind of you go chasing things as a young, hungry manager, which I still am, still only 40. I feel about 60. But you go searching for things, whether it be the level, whether it be money. I've done them both, not going to lie. But this is a bit different for me. It's not just 3 points on a Saturday. I feel like this is my home. This is my town. And this is a club I want to make successful, not a first 11. I want to patch it up from under sevens all the way up to the first team. And Atherton's a community, isn't it? And I've really felt probably a little bit of guilt over the last few months with things how they are on the pitch and seeing teams kind of be dismantled. And I think we need to start making a positive change and get people back in here on the pitch, watching around the ground in the town. And yeah, I think I'm the man who can do that.
So you mentioned what's going on at the moment. Obviously, the reality is in the West Division now. Obviously, 5 games in, 1 point, 1 goal. What can we expect now of a Michael Clegg Atherton Collieries side this season, both on and off the pitch? I suppose.
I think kind of as a town and on the pitch, what we built over the time, I think we were built on grit. I think that's probably a word. Everyone who come here would have faced a difficult game, whether it be a tough Saturday or a Monday we were playing at the time. I don't think anyone would have come here and had it easy. And I think first and foremost, that's what we need to go back to. I think we also need to start picking up points really quickly. We're gonna recruit. There's no doubt about it. It's the way we want to go. We need to start picking up points. We need to get fans back in. There's loads we need to be doing, and that's going to start from now. We want to try and build that local community, and that I mean local targets player-wise, because with that I feel you get a little bit more from them, whether the families buy into it, all of that, and kind of recreate what we've all been searching for, basically, which is good times. That's the aim.
And you mentioned that kind of that local recruitment and how important that is to Colls as a club. What just give us a bit of an insight as a manager what that offers to you when you've got young lads representing their town team. What is the difference between someone you might get, I don't know, from 2 hours away or something like that?
I think you see it obviously when you looked at the early success, and your captain's Brad lives in Atherton, has been to school in Atherton, obviously did a great job here as well, and then that sets the tone. And it's when you're walking around town on a Saturday morning before a game, when your kids go to school, you're talking about it in the yard, and then people come on who know you, and I feel you feel more responsibility. It always weighed heavy on my shoulders. I think at the time when I left, I'd probably 5 years of the success, and then took a move at whether it was right time or not with COVID coming. I don't know, but I think kind of we probably could have done a bit more at that point. I probably didn't realise how good the squad was who I left behind, but you live and learn. So yeah, for me, it's bringing, it's the mentality, it's understanding who we are, what we represent, because like I say, it's a bit more than 3 points on a Saturday. When you come to Colls, everybody knows, you know, you've got a slopey pitch. We everybody knows us for who we are. So I think that's kind of who we are and who I am and what I were built on. And I'm just ready to get a team back on the pitch and just start getting points. I'm desperate to get going.
And anyone that knows you knows, as you've kind of sort of touched upon already, it's more than just what happens on the pitch. You care about what happens off the pitch too. You want to make sure that both sides of the football club work well. A big thing I know for you is the community, and making sure the community come through the gate, continue coming through the gate, and maybe some come back. How big is it for you now to make sure that we work hard together to make sure everyone's happy, people come back to the Dreams Reality Stadium with a smile on their face?
Football's fickle, innit? I mean, what goes on the pitch is going to determine that. And I think if they can see 3 points coming in, goals coming in, a few lads coming in who people are familiar with and stuff, all them type of things help. So that, first and foremost, it starts with us, and that's what we'll be working damn hard to do from training tonight, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, until we go to concert away next week. So for us, it's getting things right out there, and then hopefully people come back. But like you say, in that time, whenever Bolton are doing well or United are doing well or other local teams, it's hard to kind of, you've got to really stand out and show something different. And I think with the plans that I've got in place, I'm hoping we can get back to winning ways pretty quickly.
And so you mentioned that first game, concert away, you know, it's a coach trip, you know, which is obviously a good chance for you to get to know that the club wants more and stuff like that. Are you looking forward to that trip? Are you looking forward to just now putting your boots on, getting going?
Yeah, definitely. I think that was kind of another thing what represented. We were well known for our coach trips, weren't we? You know, the Shildon days and all that. They were great. I mean, the smile on my face now thinking about that day alone. And I think on next Saturday, getting up the, you know, getting the Colls badge back on, getting up and just in a cup game, you know, no real pressure. It's going to be a good day. I mean, obviously you can tell it's a smile on my face. I'm just thinking about coach trips in the past and that, and they're like some of our best days, aren't they? I think Penrith was another one, weren't it, which were really good. We've had some absolute belters, so yeah, we'll be looking to go there and win the game. We need to start winning football matches, and then then everything else will follow.
Brilliant. Well, Cleggy, thanks a lot for your time. Welcome back, and we'll catch up soon.
Thank you.